At 75, Jay Leno, known to the world as the ever-smiling, quick-witted host of The Tonight Show, has made a confession that has quietly shaken those who thought they knew him. After decades in the spotlight, making millions laugh and living a life full of fame, fortune, and classic cars, Jay has finally opened up about a deeply personal chapter he's kept private for years. In a recent heartfelt interview, he revealed the existence of a woman who profoundly impacted his life, not a fellow celebrity, not a scandalous affair, but someone few have ever heard of. "She was the love of my life," Jay said, his voice soft, reflective. "Her name was Sharon." She wasn't a Hollywood actress or a public figure, just a waitress in Boston in the early 1970s. Back when Jay was a struggling comic with a broken-down car and dreams bigger than his wallet. They met long before the fame, long before the spotlight found him. Sharon saw something in Jay that perhaps even he hadn't fully recognized yet, not just the humor, but the humanity. They would spend hours talking, sharing their dreams, unfiltered and uninterrupted by the chaos that would later surround his career. Jay credits Sharon for grounding him in those early years, for reminding him there was more to life than ambition and applause. "She made me stop and think about the kind of man I wanted to be," he admitted. But like many early loves, theirs was interrupted by life. Jay moved to Los Angeles to chase his career, while Sharon, who wanted nothing to do with the limelight, stayed behind. They eventually lost touch, but she never left his heart. "I always wondered, what if," he confessed. Though Jay would go on to marry Mavis Leno, a woman he's deeply respected and loved for decades, the memory of Sharon remained with him, tucked away in the quiet corners of his soul. Jay and Mavis shared a strong partnership, one rooted in shared values and a mutual decision to forego children in favor of career and philanthropy. But even in that fulfilling life, the ghost of Sharon lingered, not out of regret, but reverence. "She helped shape me," Jay reflected. "And part of me never stopped loving her." With recent health scares giving him a new perspective, Leno said he felt it was time to finally tell the truth, not for drama but for peace. In a world obsessed with fame and headlines, his quiet confession stands as a reminder that some of the deepest loves are the ones we never talk about. They don't always end in marriage or forever, but they live on just as powerfully in memory. As Jay so eloquently put it, sometimes the people we lose early stay with us the longest. Sharon was that for me. A gentle, haunting tribute to a woman the world never knew, but one Jay Leno never forgot.